At this point in time, Inunaki does not need any introduction. When you hear the word Inunaki, the old tunnel is probably the first thing that comes to mind. It's iconic, and you might have seen countless images of the tunnel entrance blocked up by massive concrete blocks to keep people from going inside. It does not stop them though, of course, and has done little to nothing to stop people from going in to find a lost village that stands apart from civilization and perhaps even from time. If you believe the stories, to reach Inunaki village, you must take a small side road past the tunnel. This path is incredibly small and easy to miss, so most people struggle to find it. Once you found it, follow the path all the way to the entrance of the village. There you'll find a sign that states the Japanese constitution is not in effect past here. Once you see that sign, you know you found it. But that's not all. Past the sign, you'll see an old broken down sedan left abandoned by a couple who found the village a long time ago and unfortunately were never being able to leave. The village is said to be full of traps designed to kill, and if you happen to stumble across the villagers, they will attack you. The sign did warn you after all. According to the rumors, the village was isolated and cut off from the outside world since the Edo period. While the rest of Japan started modernizing, Inunaki villagers continued their way of life, and so the government decided to leave them be and wouldn't interfere on what went on over there. If you were foolish enough to continue beyond the sign, then you were entirely on your own. But is it true? Does the lawless village actually exist? Well, no one has returned to tell its tale. Besides providing a path to this mysterious village, this tunnel has its own share of terrifying tragedies. The construction of this tunnel began way back in 1884, and after many halts in construction, it was finally opened 60 years after it first started. Later on, a new modern and much larger tunnel was constructed, as the old tunnel started to become inconvenient. The construction on Inunaki Dam was also taking place at the same time. This dam would eventually flood much of the area near the tunnel, including several sections of the road leading in. All of this combined with other terrifying incidents taken place at the tunnel would make the old Inunaki Tunnel into one of Japan's most famous and terrifying hotspots. By this time, the tunnel was known for its supernatural occurrences, and in 1998, a 20-year-old factory worker was brutally murdered by a gang in this tunnel. After this, a string of incidents followed. A truck driver accidentally killed his partner and took his own life in the tunnel. A married couple committed suicide in the Inunaki Dam. A 64-year-old man was kidnapped and killed in the tunnel. A car of 4 youngsters, after visiting the tunnel to see ghosts, collided with a truck. Only one survived. And many more such incidents over the years that seems to confirm that if nothing else, the place is at least extremely unlucky. It is no surprise that Old Inunaki Tunnel is considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Japan. Setting aside whether you believe in ghosts or not, it does has a long terrifying history and numerous real-life tragedies. What do you guys think? Write your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll see you again next time with another mystery.